Hi everyone, I'm Kayla.
I'm Loran.
And we are Stitching with My Littlie. We are on Flosstube number 54 and today is the 11th of December, so it's Thursday the 11th of December. We have been away from our regular Flosstube for quite a while. I think it's been about a month. I think it was about the 6th, I think, the last one that we did of November.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were ill. We did put a note up and thank you to everybody who wished us well. And yeah, 5 out of 6 of us in this household came down with this horrible flu. Yeah, it just wiped the whole family out. Me and Loran were still going about 3 weeks later. It caused infections. We'll talk about it a bit later, but that's why we've been gone so long. We are doing Flossmas videos. So we did start those on the 1st. So some projects that we have or have worked on, we are not showing. We're only showing in this video up until we worked on to the 30th. Because from then onwards we have been shown on our Flossmas videos. Now we do understand that some people don't watch Flossmas videos, and that's absolutely fine. But both of us do update our whips on our Instagrams as well. So if you are not interested in our Flossmas videos, you can go over onto, they will be in the description box below in the show notes, both of our Instagram accounts. So you can go over and look at the progress that we've made on there. It's making it a bit easier to condense it because how long we've been away and then we've done other things. So that is how we've decided to do it. So anyway, if you are new to our channel, there's a channel all about cross stitch. Sometimes you might see a few other crafts thrown in from here and there, but we are generally all about cross stitch. We hope you like what you see.
Yeah.
And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back and spending some time with us. We do appreciate it, and we have missed you all. It feels like we've been gone forever for a normal, regular one. Although saying that, these Flossmas videos have just shown how quick it is to upload a 10, 15-minute video rather than our hour and a half long videos. So we do have some things to show you. It's not loads of whips because, like I said, we've been showing on a Flossmas video, so we do have still quite a bit to show you. We've still got finishes, fully finishes, new starts.
Not fully finishes.
I've got a fully finish.
Oh yeah.
New starts, and we've got some haul to show you as well from before that time. Like I said, anything from the 30th is all being shown on our Flossmas videos. So yeah, let's get started, shall we?
Okay.
So fully finishes. So both of us, I have got a stitching one, but both of us did a diamond art painting / paint a card while we were ill. We were just like,
we need to do something.
Yeah, we can't do, the stitching wasn't working with our brains. So Loran had some of these, I think you've had them, was it last year or the year before? Some little card packs, didn't you? Christmas card packs from the range. So we got those out, and both of us did that for a bit. So
yeah, so this was mine. So it's a little robin on a branch with berries. And I already did all the berries the first time I bought it, so it was already started, so I just needed to finish it off.
I think there's another 2 left, isn't there? So we could
Christmas tree.
Could do with doing those, really, couldn't we? Get them up and display. So the one that I chose is this one. So Santa is putting the presents in the stockings, and then there's a little dog down there and a little cat. So yeah, they were quite cool for us not having to think about anything that much, really. But I do have a stitching finish, which I can put up on our tree now. So this is a Mill Hill kit, and it is giving snowman. So this is what it looks like now. So I'm not sure, but I think since the last time you would have seen it, I would have probably have done the beading. I'm not sure if I did the back stitch, but I would have probably have done the beading and then done the fully finish. So it's got that little charm, heart charm in the middle, and then the backing is just finished. Since I've finished these, I've actually seen that Michelle, Momma Loves You GB, put out a finishing video for the Mill Hill kits, some of the smaller ones and the bigger ones. Now I don't, she uses on hers like the felt that's already pre-stuck. I don't know what it's called, I can't remember, but it's already got a sticky on the velvet, whereas we glue these on. But she actually puts them on before she cuts around them. Now I know that sounds like it makes sense, but well, it does make sense. But I cut mine and then try and cut the felt, which is not the easiest to do. So I'm actually going to attempt the next one, which I'm nearly finished another one, to put my felt on first and then cut the actual design. So the felt and the design should be pretty much the same size, rather than me trying to cut around the design to fit the felt. I hope that makes sense. But if you are new to doing Mill Hill kits and you don't know how to finish them off, I'm sure you do watch her anyway, but go over to Michelle at Momma Loves You GB, and there is a full tutorial on how she finishes her Mill Hill kits off. But yep, that is my finish. So that is giving snowman. Everything is included in the kit, the beads, and these kits are great because they have so extra threads and beads and stuff than what you need. So I keep them because then I can make hangings. To some of them have like magnets to finish them, and I just like mine as hangings. So yeah, that is my fully finished object. Okay, we can move on to finishes.
Yep.
You got a finish?
I got 3.
I don't know what you've got because I've only got my notes. You're
I've
supposed
got
to be
3.
doing notes.
No. Notes aren't for me.
Okay. We'll see.
So my first one is Mouse's Snow Day by Tiny Modernist. And I'll have to have a new start by the next whenever. I don't know when the next video will be, but I'll have to have a new start because I'm trying to do all of them, like as a collection thing. So, yeah. So mine was done on...
But you have already done the Christmas one, haven't you?
So this one is like winter, so I wanted to do this one next. And the next one I'm going to do is Mouse's Laundry Day.
Oh yeah, that one's kitted up already, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is mine. So it's on a 14 count hand-dyed Ada by us, tea and coffee. And I'm using all the called for threads apart from the blue. The blue is in a DMC, variegated. And yeah, I really like how this one looks.
Yeah, that variegation on that mouse is dress looks really cool.
So this was when I was like in the prime time of being sick. So I was like literally, I did like a few stitches I think on, is it the geese? Geese? I don't know.
It's a goose.
It's a goose. I always get confused with that.
Well, multiple are geese.
Yeah, so I only did a few stitches on that, and then I was like, I've had enough. And then I think the next few days I did it, so yeah. That was my first finish.
Okay, so my first finish is Wednesday by Sammy at Little Loops, who is also under the Old Barn Stitching Co. She's just brought out a new pattern, actually, that everybody is doing a stitch along with, and probably everybody already knows
cute.
what it is.
The deer.
Yeah, it's a deer one. I haven't got it because I don't need
Too
any more
many.
things, but it is very cute and lots of people are doing it as a stitch along. So, but yeah, this is Goth Girls Wednesday Addams. She's got a few of these in her range. Loran's doing Winnie Sanderson.
It's taking me forever for some reason.
So I am stitched, or I have stitched it on a piece of 14 count Ada from Coffee Craft fabric, so it's unknown, and this is my finish. So I put in those last, I think it's 550 stitches to finish it off the black frame down here, but I'm really chuffed with them, with how that looks now. I might try and get one of those oval, if I can get a big enough ones, hoops.
Oh yeah.
To finish that off with, if it fits in them properly rather than framing. But yeah, really do like these. So there's quite a bit of stitching in these, especially in the frames, but they go into pattern keeper, so it's dead easy to follow. So yeah, I was using the called for DMC colours for this one. So yeah, that is my Wednesday Addams by Sammy at Little Loops.
Okay, so my next finish is part of our Sal Gnomes Everywhere Sal. And this is Leaves Collect a Gnome by Sodastitch. This is the oval hoop you're on about, isn't it?
The what?
The oval hoop you're on about.
Yeah, one like that, if it'll fit it.
So mine was on a 14 count printed Ada by Zoe's Gifts and Crafts, I think it's called. And I like this Ada because it's like trees, so it reminds me of like the leaves falling off the trees. And I used all the called for threads in CXC, I think. So here it is. It's all done now.
Very
finally.
cute.
Yeah, and I like the leaf pile because it's just, yeah, I like the colours and stuff. And it only had a very small bit of back stitch in it, which was his smiles. So yeah, I think it's very cute.
That's cute.
I wonder how long this took. This took me a year, but yeah, I didn't stitch on it all the time, so yeah, but that is completed now. So I need to start another gnome. You got another finish?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
So I've got one of the Tiny Modernist mice as well. So this one's mouse is Halloween stitching, and it's on a 14 count Ada, which is an unknown colour, but it's sort of a greeny, yellowy, mottled colour. And I'm using the DMC alternative, so I'm not using any fancy flossers in this. So that is my fish, and that colour is pretty true, sort of that greeny, yellowy thing. Apparently this only took me 3 stitching sessions.
Yeah, you did these really fast.
I did do this one quite fast. So yeah, it's very cute. So I have already started the Christmas one, but that one is over on our Flossmas video. So so this one won't be finished now until next year, because all of our Halloween stuff has gone away. I was hoping to actually do some fully finishing of our Christmas things, but I seem to be running out of time. I can't believe how quick Christmas is actually. 2 weeks today will be Christmas Day. That's just madness. I can't believe
Let
it.
me just turn this off a second.
Lauren's very popular, apparently.
Oh god, I'm not. Okay, so my last finish. I'm very happy with this one. So it is Race and Gnome by Cutebroidery. So another gnome, part of our Sal. And I changed mine a lot to look like my favourite Formula 1 driver. So Yeah.
I thought she was going to do a plug then for who actually
No,
won.
no. So this one was a bit of a struggle actually towards the end with the back stitch. The back stitch was like the worst part of this chart, I'd say. And it's definitely not perfect. Like, if you look closely, especially in the flag, the back stitch looks absolutely awful, but I don't really care, to be honest, because I like it. So here it is. And I did it on a 16 count sapphire Ada by Fibre on a Whim, I think it is. And like I said, I changed mine quite a lot. And that helmet, I asked Zoe and Stitcher on Instagram if I can copy the helmet, because she did it, so, and she said yes, so that's that. And I added that little 4 in because that is his number, driver's number. So I'm very pleased with this one. I think it looks very cool, and I'll probably put this one in a frame. So I definitely need to start a new gnome now, because I have none on the go now.
A horse one from the same thing.
But I think next time I'll do the back stitch as I go. So like I'll do the hat back stitch as I go, because I left it all to the end and it was just a bit stressful. But I'm very happy with that one.
Good, and I've got one more to show you as well, which is my 6 Wives pattern. So this was a pattern by the Stitcherhood, and it is called 6 Wives. It is on 16 count Ada, which is from Zoe's Gifts and Crafts, and it is called Blood Splatter number 4. And I've used the called for DMC threads, apart from I changed the colour of the wives' names to DMC 699 because it was charted to be the 3799, the same as this, and I just wanted a little bit of colour in it. So yeah, I chose that green. So that is my finish on it. So I think since the last time you've seen it, I finished off the Henry VIII bit here, and I've done all of the crowns across the bottom. Or you will have pictures up here anyway, so you'll see better than what I will, but it might be that I just finished the 3 crowns. I can't remember how far I'd got the last time, but it is now finished. So this is off my rotational whips, which actually aren't being done at the moment anyway, because I am just stitching Christmas stuff mainly. So, but this is off my whip list. So that one took me 15 stitching sessions. I think I started it in April this year and finished it November, 29th of November. So yeah.
Is that all your finishes?
Yeah, have you finished them?
Yep.
Okay, so that they are all our finishes, fully finishes. I do have a start and finish, a very small one to show you.
I don't have any of them.
Okay, so this one is more of a patriotic piece. It was pulled on my whip wheel that I was doing, and it was do something patriotic. So
it's coming out.
I did choose, let me just find, I'm going to mess it right. So this is the pattern that I chose to do. This is called Royal Guardsman Pincushion and Scissor Keep by Helen Phillips. So this was off Etsy. I did get it a while back, quite a while back, when I was purchasing quite a few patriotic things. It does say 2022, that could have been when I purchased it. So I decided to do this. My dad was a Welsh guard, and he guarded outside Windsor Castle, like this. So I was going to do both of them. I was going to do the pillow and the guard in here, but I have sort of decided not to. I don't really see the point. so I've just done this one, so that's why it's a start and finish, because it was very small. So I did actually kit up for both of them, but yeah, I've just done this. So it was stitched on, I'm all over the place, I mean, 14 count Ada unknown colour, that's like a blue mottled colour. I'm using the called for DMC.
And you didn't add the 2022
I didn't add the
thing?
date, no. I was going to sort of put the date when my dad was, but then I thought, well, I'm not giving it to him, and I'm not really sure it wouldn't be one date. I would want to put from when it was, so I've just sort of left it like this, and it's just going to be finished as a very small pillow. Maybe I might, I don't know, but I just decided to do this one. I wasn't particularly great and I got it done, so I'm quite happy with that one, but I will not be doing the other pillow, I've decided. So that is my start and finish. Okay. You got any new starts?
Yeah, I've just got the one this time.
Okay. Go
So,
you then.
This is in a bag from Sodastitch Jess, which I think goes perfectly with this project.
Really sorry. I'm making a right noise.
So this one I saw on Adelaide's Flosstube, and from her Space September, and I got what's the word? I got
Envy?
no, like,
What, you wanted to do it?
yeah.
Yeah, you were sort of...
There's a word for it. I don't know. Anyways, influenced. I got influenced. I'm just using weird words that I want to now. But anyways, this is Solar System by Cloud's Factory. And it's quite a long piece. It's not very high, but it's quite long. So I'm doing it on 14 count Blueberry Muffin by Stitchy Ferret. I was going to do it on a black or a navy, but the backstitch words, yeah, and I didn't want to change it to other colours, so. And there was quite a few blue planets as well, so I don't think navy would have worked, so I went for this one in the end. And I got Mars done because I'm a centre starter. So they're very cute, they're very small. And the back stitch is actually really easy, the words. I thought they were going to be a bit annoying because they're like is it cursive? I don't know, go on, I'm like struggling with words today.
Yes, it is cursive.
Yeah, so I thought they were going to be a bit difficult, but they're actually not, they're really easy, so. Yeah, I need to do more on this. Because it is very easy and nice, and I've got it on Pattern Keeper as well, so yeah, they don't have mouths though, they just got eyes. So that was my only new start, so I was quite good this time actually. Although I have started other things, but that's in Flossmas.
Yeah. So the other new start that I had was the other one that was called on my whip wheel last time. Which was Winter Animals. I bet I don't have a cover photo now. Oh, I do have a cover. So it was Winter Animals 1. I have Animals 1 and 2. But I've done the majority of the Winter Animals 2. I think there's only one more left. But it was this one that was called. And the only one I've done off this was the Robin, which I actually did for a retreat last year that we went to. So I haven't actually done any of these for myself, but I decided I was going to do the squirrel down here. And I'm doing it on 18 count Ada, the petite point. So it's the same as this, the grey with the white spots, but I do not do the snowflakes on these because I'm quite happy with the spots just looking like snow. So I just don't do the snowflakes. So I've actually done the squirrel. So that is where I got up to on that one. So I have the tree branch that he is holding on to, and the nut, and then the border piece on that. So yeah, you probably won't see any more progress on this one, and it'll look the same when the whip parade comes around probably. So that is the only other new starts that I did. There's your new starts. Okay, so we'll move on to our whips. We haven't got that many each, like 3 or 4 each, I think.
I've got 4.
So we will show you guys that. Okay, do you want to go then?
Yep.
Sorry for all the zippers, but we do just put everything back in and close it all up because with the 2 of us,
It'd be a mess.
it would be everywhere.
So this is my first whip, and I didn't do much on this, but it is Make a Little Magic by Tiny Modernist. And this will probably be going away now till next year because I'm putting all my Halloween stuff away because, I don't know, I just don't feel very festive when I do Halloween stuff. I'm not a seasonal stitcher, but I don't know, I just don't really like doing Halloween stitching.
No, but I think when it comes to Christmas,
yeah,
sometimes you can be a little bit, though. I think because Halloween stitching at Christmas is a bit... I don't know, I still do it, but...
yeah, I'm just going to put it away, I think, till next year.
Well, your bag is overrun with projects.
I know. Starts. So, what I did was, this potion over here, I was waiting for a colour, so I put it in and I did the back stitch, and then I did the cat, and then started on the M. And they're quite big, like quite big letters, so I didn't do much. And it's on a 16 count, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 16 count shale by Picture This Plus, and I'm using all the called for DMC threads.
And your needle minder is from Arlene, isn't it? One that you were hand.
I thought it goes well with this project because there is a witch in it.
Very cute.
Yep. So slowly doing the blocks. There's quite a lot of back stitch in this, but I don't mind because it's easy back stitch again. So yeah.
Okay, so the first one on my whip count that I worked on is Remembrance Day by Country Threads. So this is what it will look like when it is finished. So I believe this is an Australian company. When I started this, I reached out to them to see if they did PDF patterns, and at the time they did not. I don't know if that has changed since then, because this was back in 2021 when I did it, so I don't know if it's changed since then. But so I purchased the paper copy, and I'm stitching it on a 14 count white Ada using all the called for threads. So this is where I'm up to. I think I've just done this since the last time you saw it. So this is the last poppy on this page at the top, and then I'll be coming down here, and there's some more poppies down here as well. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe next year I might put this one, because this is my oldest whip now. I might put this one in my bag as a rotational piece to start getting more progress on this with a view to getting it finished. Hopefully what would be really nice if this was finished so I could display it for next Remembrance Day. That would be a nice plan. So yeah, it would only be 5 years in the making then, wouldn't it? but that's my plan, is to put that in a rotational piece. So yeah, I'm doing that one at the top there. So I've got these two and then all the greenery. There's some more sort of background, which I think is almost like a beachy type of, which is half stitches, and then these two poppies here. So it's achievable, I think, for me to get that done on a rotation piece. So yeah, that was my first rib. Oh god, I'm feeling all over the place. I've got stuff everywhere.
Okay, so my next one is feathers.
Oh, good old feathers.
And here's what I look like when it's done. And my plan is to get it finished by its 1 year anniversary, which is in January. So I could just get it done, but I don't know, because obviously Christmas is coming, but it should be done like close to the time. So I'm using everything in the kit.
I love this project.
Yeah, and me. I got quite a lot done again. So here it is. So you can really see him taking shape now, like down here and stuff. So I can't really remember what I've done, but I've done quite a bit of filling, like outline and stuff. So, and this is obviously where his knee bends, but the other bit of the feather is on another page, so that's why it's like half done at the moment. So hopefully it'll be done close to the time. Hopefully. But he's very, very cute. It's probably my favourite project, I'd say, that I have.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So then, my next project is Autumn Walks band sampler. So this is by the Stitching Cabin. Let me just get the cover photo. So that is what it will look like when it is finished. And I started in the middle on these big leaves in the middle, and I'm working my way up, and then I'll come back down afterwards. So it's being stitched on a piece of 14 count ivory aid, and I'm using all the called for DMC colours. So so that is where I'm at. So I have absolutely no idea where I was the last time you saw it. All I know is that I put in 345 stitches, so I'm not sure whether I started all those pumpkins. Could well possibly be. I think the last time you saw it, I'd finished this band here, so it might be that I've done that, or it might be that I'd already started the pumpkins, but you will know before I know. So it's looking good. It is looking good, quite good. And I do like stitching these actually, so it might not be the last one that I do. I do like the coastal one.
Yeah.
That they've just finished as a stitch along.
The outdoors one's cool as well.
Yeah. So it's probably not going to be the last one that I stitch, but for now, I'm not starting any more until I've finished the one that I've done. So.
Okay, so my next one is Simply Friends by Keslyn's Designs, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this will look like when it's done. I'm changing mine, so it's not going to be a 310. Just because I like, when I can use variegated, I will use variegated. I'm doing it on a 14 count Rustico by Fabric Flair.
It is very out there.
It is.
Looks like Tigger.
Yeah, and I'm doing these sideways so you get the variegation a lot. So I've now completed the witch. So very happy with that. And obviously I did the broom a while ago, but obviously I'll have to carry it on. So I'll go on to the cat next. And then I'll leave the tree till last. And this is another needle minder by Arlene. So yeah, I do love this thread. It is...
It's a Week's Dye Works, I think.
Yeah, and it's called Jack-o'-lantern. The only bit of 310 I'm going to be using is, let me show. So there's a bit of back stitch in the tree where the spider hangs down, and I want my spider to be black, so, and I don't know what it'll end up being with the variegation. Because obviously there is...
do that in 310.
Yeah, so that's the only bit of 310 I'm going to do.
Another needle minder that we got from the retreat from Arlene.
Yeah.
That's hand painted by Arlene. That is Arlene Wild Stitching in the Fens, one of our besties. If you're not watching her YouTube channel, go over and watch it. She also has a mixed media, she's a mixed media artist and has a business, so she has a shop and things. She's got some lovely designs, cards, coasters,
Yeah.
Christmas range and other things as well, so sorry. Go over and have a look at her shop and check out her YouTube channel. Okay, the next one I worked on, now I've got two more.
Oh, okay.
The next one I worked on was the Gnome of Oz, so this is part of a Gnomes Everywhere sale. It's by Sodastitch and it is on a 14 count Ada, which is Coffee Craft Fabrics, so there is no name on it, and I'm using the called for DMC colours in CXC threads. So I put in 470 stitches on this one, so I think I finished the bricks this way, and then I decided instead of starting a new gnome I was going to start the writing on the bottom. So this is definitely one now that I've finished that 6 Wives piece. This is one that I'm going to bring out and put in my rotation for next year, so the plans for next year. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I have no real plans for next year other than I quite liked what I was doing towards the end of last year, where I had my pieces that I worked on and then I had like a rotation and then I spun my wheel because it got me progress on things, but I nearly worked on majority of my projects in the year, so this will be coming out and going in that bag because I do like this one. I've got so many of these gnome patterns from Sodastitch in my stash though, so I do need to start working some more of the gnomes. So yeah, that is that one.
Okay, so my last whip is Christmas Goodies by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. So this is what I look like when it's done. This has been a whip for way too long, to be honest. But
I think last year I bought you the buttons to go
Yeah.
on there. Was it last Christmas or something?
they're in here. So I did get quite a lot done actually on this one, and it is in Pattern Keeper, but it doesn't show the threads or anything, so it's just the pattern basically.
Is it Frosted Pumpkin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that Frosted Pumpkin from now on are starting making their PDFs Pattern Keeper compatible.
Oh, that'd be good.
I don't know if they're going back. I think that was something that Adelaide said on Adelaide Stitches,
Yeah.
because she does quite a few Frosted Pumpkins, and she said, I don't know if they're going back and doing older patterns, but they are now going to be making their patterns their PDF patterns Pattern Keeper compatible. So that would be really good.
Yeah, that will be good. So I finished off the word cookies and I did this section here. So I'm hoping that I'll get more progress because I'm going to put it in my bag because obviously it's Christmassy. But I really like it. It's very cute. And it's on a 14 count Ada, but I'm not sure what it is. It's like brown, grey, I don't know. And I'm using all the called for threads. So it's very cute. I think, yeah, so what I've got left of this section is the word milk, and then there's another border like that and it just goes across. So it's very cute. And I'll show the buttons as well. Were they from just another button company?
Yeah. Which I think I got them from Create Nostalgia, actually.
So here they are. So just 2 cookies. And they go like down the bottom of the chart, so yeah.
Okay. Cute.
So that was all my whips.
Okay, I've got one more to show you. So this one is part of our stitch, yeah, part of our stitch along. 3 Cheers for Trade Tears Sal, and this is the Edgar Allan Poe tree. I've just realised I don't think I've been showing you my cover photo. Look like. I definitely didn't for Gnome of Oz. So this is what it will look like when it is finished. And I think since the last time you saw it, I have finished all the back stitch. I think I finished the pumpkin, I did the back stitch, and I've started down here, I think. It's on a piece of coffee craft fabric, so again unnamed, and I'm using the called for DMC threads. I put in 471 stitches this time, so again I could be wrong on that. I might just have done the back stitch and then started on the words and the banner. So this is right at the bottom, and then I'll be coming back up to do the rest of the tier trays. Again, you probably won't see this come out now again till next year, because I'm focusing on what I'm focusing on now. So so my actual rotation is not going to do anything. Oh god, sorry.
I think the needle's just popped off.
Brilliant. I just threw my needle minder at her.
Yeah, the needle popped
I have
off.
got the back though. Grateful.
That means it's somewhere on me. Lovely. I'm gonna have a needle pinching me.
Okay, well, we've finished our whips now, so what we're going to do is we're just going to pause here. We're going to find this needle to make sure Lauren's not being stabbed, or she's not got it in her foot somewhere, and we'll tidy up and get our haul out to show you. So we will be back. Well, it'll be seconds for you. But... yeah. Okay, so we found the needle.
Yeah.
And everything's all good. So we've put everything away. We've got a haul to show you, and yeah, let's show you some haul. Do you want to go first? Oh, Lauren's got a little friend. We have a little midgie flying around. She's not impressed.
No, I'm not. So we went to the works and got some Christmassy stuff. So Christmas washi tape. It's got gnomes on this one. We also got some bows.
To finish things off, so put on finishes.
Yep. And then we got these, which are actually not advent calendars, but we'll show you them anyway.
So there's 4 different wooden decorations with all the threads and the red and white hanging and the needles, templates, instructions and everything.
Oh, that's felt
to put on the back of them.
Yeah.
And it was £3 for those, so
yep. And then we got this book, which is really good. It's filled with let me get the...
Oh, Lauren, you know you were having trouble with the stitching thing. It shows you on here.
Half, yeah. So it's got lots of stuff in this. It's got I'll do a quick flip through in a minute, but it's got stitching, papercraft, knitting, crochet, sugarcraft, and clay. So there's like tells you how to do certain types of stitches. And I just showed this. There's that cross stitch. This one's really cool. I like this one. Pom pom wreath. Pom pom puddings. More cross stitch. Some felt. That one's cute. Little snowman.
And they've got paper craft things, so these are really cute.
More paper craft. This is cool.
Like quilling, paper craft quilling. I've never tried that.
So there's lots and lots of stuff in here. Some knitting stuff. Stars. Look at these little boots. What else? There's also crochet in here. This is crochet actually. A little robin.
Can we shut those up?
Yeah, it says there. Let me try to get to the clay. This is cool as well. This is sugarcraft. There's a penguin. Snowman. Ow. Just scrape my lip. And this is the clay that we're going to try, aren't we, if we get the clay. So you can make little Yule logs, Christmas puddings. It tells you how to do them as well. So yeah, it's very cute. This book's filled with lots of stuff.
So I think is it £12.99 or something normally, but I think we got it. I think it was about £5 or £6. I don't think it was more than that.
No, it wasn't more than that.
It was definitely less than 10, definitely.
Yeah.
But I thought for the amount of projects, different crafts and things that are in it. I mean, I really like this one, but it's probably crochet. I really like that one.
Yeah, it's cute.
And I can't crochet. And I have had this discussion with many people. I can knit, but I can't finish, so I don't bother knitting anymore either. But it's by Search Press Studio. There's 100 different projects in there. So.
Yep. And then we also got these because we use these to make floss drops, don't we? So it's got like gnomes and winter stuff. So that's what we got from the works.
And then we got some ribbons from Aldi. So we went in the middle section, and they had these ribbons. So some of them are festive, but the other two, like the red and green, you can use for anything. But I really like those ones. Again, these were only like a couple of £1, I think, for the 4 of them. So, and there's quite a lot on them. I don't know, 4 times 4 meters. So quite a bit on there, and then we got these ones as well. So yeah, they're the satin ribbons. We then had an order from Rachel, the talking dog stitcher. So let me just see. We did have threads and things for different projects as well. So Loran had the threads for a solar system, and that some more of the Halloween Weeks Dye Works thread picked up. I also picked up, because Rachel was having a sale, I can't remember what it was for, but she was having some sort of sale, so I purchased the threads, and then I also went and got the larger magnetic frame for Mill Hill kits, because although I tend to do a lot of the smaller ones, I do have a Christmas gonk that will fit in here, so I have purchased this. And you never know, I'm sort of getting quite into the Mill Hills, so I might be purchasing more. This, for anybody who doesn't have these, there's lots of little magnets around the side, but they are super strong. So you've got the two boards, you put your perforated paper in there, and then don't get your fingers trapped. So yeah, I like this design one, it's just the wooden one. So I picked that one up. They're by Wonderland Crafts, I think, which is a Ukrainian company, I think. So they do actually have their own site as well, but yeah, I got that from Rachel. And then we've got 2 thread clubs, so since the last time you've seen us. So I do the thread clubs from Rachel, the Classic Colourworks and the Weeks Dye Works. So I get 5 skeins of each of those. I think it was these, so you can do those ones after. So the Weeks Dye Works, this, so it wasn't this time, it was the time before, I think. Which one was it? It might be those ones first, actually, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, but I think it's those ones first. So if it is, Loran can do them first.
Okay, so start with Classic Colourworks. So
yes, it is. So you can do those ones.
This is cashmere.
So this will be from 2 months ago. I think there's another one coming. So I think these ones came literally the day after or something. We did the last Flosstube. So.
Probably. Carryberry. Pinks. Caribbean Waters.
That's my type of colour.
Yeah. Caramel. And then cappuccino. So that was the Classic Colourworks. And then the Weeks Dye Works is Bullfrog. Oh, that's very variegated on the camera. Busy Lizzie. Bubblegum. This one's cool. Very bright. Broom Tree. And then Bright Leaf. So that was all the Weeks Dye Works ones.
Okay, so then from the last month's one, the Weeks Dye Works is Butterbean. That's that one. Then there's Buttercup. Butterscotch. All the butters. Then we go on to the C's. So we've got Cactus. And Cadet. And the Classic Colourworks, so we've got Caterpillar, Cauldron. Oh god, that looks purple. It's more grey than purple, that. Mint. So Cayenne, cerise, and chai. So they are all of our thread clubs for the last couple of months. I then also had my Needle Minder of the Month club from Laura at Cotton and Clay. So I don't remember which way around this is, but I've had the squirrel, like the winter squirrel, which is very, very cute. And then I've also had, so I've used it and then written on here, I had a snowflake, which I've put on Christmas Town. So that leads me nicely into the last piece of haul that I purchased, which was this chart that Loran and Sam from Flossabilities have bought out, which is Christmas Town. So I immediately saw that, and within seconds I went and purchased it. I have the Halloween Town, and this is definitely me. It is so cute. I love the little Christmas trees, the Santa, and the houses and stuff. They're so cute. So I went and got that, and then I'll quickly show you, because I actually did purchase this fabric as well. So the fabric is a 16 count Ada, and I've chosen Sapphire by Fibre on a Whim. That is not what the called for is. But I quite like this sapphire colour anyway. So that's what I've chosen. And this is the Needle Minder of the Month Snowflake, which I thought was perfect for this project, so it went straight on there. So that is what I'm using. So if Lauren's having a new start tonight, I might have a new start tonight. So I've got all the threads and everything for it. But yeah, I had to have that pattern. It's just so cute. So yeah, thanks very much, Lauren, because you just keep bringing these charts out, and
you can't help yourself.
no, I was chatting to her and I was like, oh, what are you bringing out next? Do you know that? Because I've done the beach one from her. I said, oh, you could do loads more of those. She goes, I might do, but I've got loads of things in the thingy for next year. And I was like, oh God help my bank balance. God help my whip count.
Yeah.
Just help me, please. So yeah, that's all of our I'm really sorry, this cough is still tickling for some bizarre reason today. Yeah, that is all of our haul, which is a little bit. It's not loads and loads, but we can put it away now. We've been keeping on to it, and we can put it away now. So yeah. So then the next thing that we're going to talk about is a new floss tuber that I've found. It's probably loads since I did this video, but I came across this lady who was on her first or second one at the time. She's now on her fourth, I think she said. So and so this is our floss tuber of the floss tube, and it is a lady called Laura, who is Laura's Craft Room. So I've written some notes down here. And she's from Canada, so she's I think from Winnipeg, Canada. So her first put your teeth back in, Kayla. Her first floss tube was a whip parade. Like I said, I think she's on her fourth one now. She's a multi-crafter, so she does lots of different things, stitching and crochet and stuff as well. She has come back to cross stitch about 2 to 3 years ago, so come back and is all out on it, but she is a multi-crafter as well. She does quite a few different projects, so I'll just run through some of the. So she does some dimension. She's got the Aurora cabin on the go. Night Riders, so that's a Love Poppet one, so that is one that I purchased recently. I think she finished it actually, which is the Halloweeny one. So she's also does some historical samplers. She's got some modern folk embroidery stuff. Shannon Christine Designs, Shakespeare's Peddler, Silver Creek Samplers, Long Dog Samplers, Counting Puddles, stuff like. So she's got a very range of projects, some that I don't really do but I admire, so the long dogs and stuff like that I don't do, but then some of the things that Shannon, Christine and stuff like that, the love poppet, and I can appreciate things like the dimensions Aurora cabin. I'm never going to do it, but I can appreciate it. So yeah, go over and watch her. We're a little bit behind, but I definitely did watch the Whip Parade. I think I might have watched the second one as well. There is another lady that we have been watching as well, but I didn't, because I put my notes ages ago, so we're going with this one for now. But we will sort some more out for next time. So yeah, go over and check out her channel. I will put a link to it in the description below, but it is Laura's Craft Room. So yeah, that is that. Upcoming plans. For me, I'm just going to be trying to keep up with like my Winnie the Pooh Wednesday. I am going to be working on Emerald City every day until I've caught up, which I didn't do last night, but I am going to be. And like I said, they will be over on the Flossmas videos. If not, they will be eventually be. I'm not doing an up thing of Emerald City, but they will be uploaded on Instagram. So and then I'm just working on my Christmas project, so I put my Christmas projects on a wheel, and I'm just spinning that and I'm working on that as well. So that is my plans, I think. What are your plans going forward? What are you going to do?
Took out the Halloween stuff of my bag. I'm going to put Christmas stuff in, so new starts and stuff like that. So might have a new start tonight, depends how I feel. So yeah.
Okay. And yeah, so our next video, which will be a regular one, obviously, like I said, we're doing our Flossmas videos right up until Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And on those videos, if you've not shown, we literally just have our own advent calendar, which me and Loran have just made for each other. Got crafty stuff, made some things, got threads and stuff and put them in our own advent calendar. And then we show any stitching that we've done the night before on there, and any haul that we may or may have not have picked up the night before as well. So they're small snippet videos, just of that. Yeah. So but if you're not interested in those, which like we say, we know there's a load of those out there, so if you are watching ours, thank you very much, because trying to keep up with Flossmas videos from everyone, especially if you have a lot of floss tubers that you watch, is difficult every day. But if you're not watching that, we will be back. Our next video, our regular one, will probably be a Whip Parade. One of probably 2 or 3 videos of Whip Parades. And it will be beginning of January, probably, when things get back to normal in this house, when people go back to work, when decorations have gone down and things are a bit, that will probably be our next regular one. So yeah, if that is all you are here for, we don't really have a lot of life update, to be honest, but if you're not interested in any of the life update, we hope you have an amazing Christmas. Thank you for watching our channel. Thank you for watching it if you have been a subscriber, long-term subscriber for the last year. And yeah, we hope you have a fantastic Christmas and New Year. If you are here for a bit of life update, like I said, we don't have much, but briefly touched on it at the beginning of the video, why we were away so long. We were planning on doing another video. We were getting our notes sorted, and then the flu hit our house big time.
Yeah.
So Ethan caught it from somewhere, I'm not sure where, and he was really poorly. He was in bed, lightheaded, couldn't get out of bed without he just couldn't, he wasn't eating anything. So he had 4 or 5 days of that with the hacking cough that comes with that, and the nose and the headaches and the everything else. So after about 3 or 4 days of that, we came down with it, or I did, which he's saying it's my fault because he stayed in his room and I went in to keep giving him things, and so I came out and gave it to the rest of everybody else, apparently. Charming child. So it's my fault as per usual. So yeah, me and Loran came down with it quite quickly together, and then my daughter, so Morgan, came down with it, and Ryan also came down with it. The only person who has not come down with it yet is my husband. I'm still waiting for it because, as we know, this flu is horrendous and it is going round like wildfire. The hospitals are inundated. There's schools that are closing and stuff for the amount of people that have it. I think it's just a strain of flu that is just awful. So we had it for nearly 3 weeks and we felt proper rough. I have just said to my husband, when you know you've had flu when you've had it, and when you think you've had it before, you haven't. So
COVID wasn't as bad as this when we got it.
No, I had COVID for 2 weeks and I had this hacking cough then, but I didn't feel as rough.
Yeah, I'd say the flu tops COVID.
No, I felt rougher with this. The cough was just as bad, but I felt rougher in myself.
Everything else comes with it because I got conjunctivitis, didn't I?
Yeah, you were coughing till you were being bloody
pulled my
ill.
back.
I had an infection on my sort of stomach in that time, so I was on antibiotics for that. You were on eye drops for your conjunctivitis. Then my daughter got an ear infection and conjunctivitis. My son was just feeling really rough. He also was struggling with a bit of blurred vision, which was a bit worrying considering he's the one that's had the eye surgeries and things. I think every symptom that could have been had was had in this household.
I was throwing up in the morning because I was coughing so much, made myself sick. So it was.
It's just been horrendous.
Gross.
The cough is I mean, we're sort of coming out of that cough now, but we are over 3 weeks now, nearly 3.5 weeks since we first got ill, and we are only just sort of feeling. You've now got other health issues going on that we are trying to get her seen for. So she's got migraines daily at the moment. Whether that's something that off the back of this virus is still lingering or not, but she's also got some issues with her back, so we are trying to get her seen at the doctor. But the message that came back to the doctor for me was that yes, she does need to be seen as a routine appointment. However, they will send me a link to a appointment to book, a booking link when they have an appointment to book. It could be up to 4 weeks, but take notice that basically Christmas and New Year, so they'll probably be later than that. So my only other alternative is to take her up to the walk-in drop-in centre, which is at our hospital. But right now, knowing how inundated they are with the what's going on with the flu and stuff, doesn't really make you want to go there, as we've already had it. So, and I shouldn't have to be honest. She should be able to get an appointment and be seen quicker than that. So it's not like we're the type of people that live at a doctor's surgery. So if we try and get an appointment, there's a reason for it in this household. So I don't know, but you're doing all the things. You're drinking plenty. We've got pads to go on your head. She did have it on before.
Yeah.
She's taking it off. Looks super sexy. Her older sister said she looks like she's got a feminine sanitary towel stuck to her head.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's actually just
cool.
here.
It is.
Just slap it on. And it's cooling.
You've also got some roll-on things, haven't you? Roll-on. same thing for migraines and stuff. But yeah, they're quite bad. Pretty much majority of the day. They wear off a little bit later on, but sometimes. So yeah, and yeah, she's had her eyes tested, so I know it's not to do with that. So I'm just not sure whether it's something else ongoing or whether it is because Morgan now has a rash that has appeared on her body. She's had a little rash on her since, so I don't know whether it's just the virus thing is just still coming out in them. I don't know, but
hopefully
I won't know that, will I? So yeah, so we stayed away from everybody. We didn't do anything. We stayed indoors. I stayed away from my parents, and even my dad said, "Well, we've had the flu jabs," and I was like, "And so has she." So
it
that
also
doesn't
made
mean
me
anything.
really breathless, which wasn't the best because I have asthma, so I couldn't even get to the top of the stairs without needing my
No, you were
inhaler,
really struggling,
so
weren't you? So I said,
we
just
didn't go to
because
the
you've had
yard.
the flu jab does not mean to say, it just means that you're not gonna, technically be hospitalised. It doesn't mean to say that you're not going to be rough. So we stayed well away from them. So
Yeah.
how on earth my husband has not had it, I do not know. I know he goes out to work and stuff, but I do, I was sleeping still in the same bed I was doing. My only concern is that when he stops work for Christmas, that's when he tends to come down with everything, when he stops working and he relaxes, he tends to pick up stuff, and that's just a nightmare. So yeah, we don't have much of a life update. We went back to the yard yesterday. We've been for a couple of days. Next week at the yard we're having a fancy dress hack around the local shops and village that's there. So Loran's dressing up, aren't you, as an elf, and dressing up the pony that she rides as Santa. I'm taking the little Shetland pony that we have, and I'm dressing him up, and he's coming for a walk with me. So yeah, tinsel round them and stuff.
I'm sure there'll be photos on the floss.
Yeah, I'll put some photos up as well in the next. It won't be till the next video, but yeah, over on the Flossmas videos we'll put some pictures and stuff up. But that should be fun. Let's hope the weather stays dry, because it's never going to be fun if it's raining. But yeah, so we've got that going on. Anything else? At the weekend, me and so Ryan's girlfriend is coming over, and we are going to go and do a trail of Shrewsbury's where they made the Christmas Carol. So the 1984 one with George C. Scott was actually made in Shrewsbury. Me and Loran have been on the actual tour that they do, but they get booked up very quickly now. So you can sort of do your own trail around the town. So we're going to go and do that, get a hot chocolate or a hot drink, go and do that, because she's not she doesn't know where those things are. So we're going to do that. I think next Wednesday there are Christmas carols in the square. I do like a Christmas carol, so we're going to go and do that, because we missed the Christmas lights being switched on. Then either this weekend or next weekend, me and Loran go for a drive round town.
Yeah.
We go and get a drink, don't we? We put our Christmas songs on in the car, and we go driving round to find all the Christmas lights on people's houses and stuff like that. So anything else? Yeah, I don't know. It's just going to be chaos, isn't it? I still haven't finished shopping.
I haven't even started.
We've got Christmas cards to
Right.
write and send out. I'm not sure whether I'm spending Christmas here or Christmas at my mum's, because normally Christmas Day we do here at our house with my parents, and then on Boxing Day we go over to my parents' house, which is literally 5 minutes down the road, and that is 5 minutes down the road. And we do it all over again. So we do another Christmas dinner and we chill out there, and then in the afternoon we have family and stuff come over to my mum's for like a buffet. So my sister and her family would come over for a buffet and things. So we tend to do that. So, but last year we didn't, because my mum was hip was so bad that she couldn't get up and down the stairs, and our chairs are lower. She has like a rise and recline one. So although she's had a hip surgery and she is more mobile, I'm still not sure that our house is suitable yet for her to spend a long time in. Getting up and down the stairs to go to the toilet. We don't have a downstairs toilet. And our getting in and out of our chairs and getting comfy and stuff, it's a lot. So I'm not sure yet what's going on. I do need to have a conversation because I haven't even bought any food. At all. There's no food, there's no drinks, there's no... And we're 2 weeks away. Oh my god. I need to get back sliding gear. Anyway, I think that's it. I think that's all we've got to talk about. Like I said, we'll be back again for a regular video for our whip parade in January. If we don't see you over on the Flossmas videos, not that we'll see you, but
talk to
you on there, we will catch up with you all again then. We hope you all stay safe, stay healthy and well, and don't get this horrible flu or bugs. I think there's a sickness one going around as well, so just this time of year, isn't it? But I hope you're all healthy and well, and have a fantastic Christmas, however you celebrate it. I know for some people it can be a difficult time, but whether you do or don't celebrate it, hope you have a lovely holiday season and a great new year, and we will be back in January for a catch up.